Afternoon, my name's Shaudo. Firstly, thank you for all your views. Me personally, I'm an independent artist. I want to make it clear, I don't actually particularly want to be signed. I'm very, very happy as an independent artist. My fan base is strong enough that they buy my merchandise, buy my CDs. Myself and my colleague, between us, have sold over 25,000 CDs across the country on our own. Thank you. What my question is, I suppose, is in the UK, it tends to be, you know, I'm an artist, I want to be signed, etc., etc. But is there a space for somebody who doesn't want to be signed, who wants to be independent? My hero is Tech9, the most successful independent rapper in the world. We were lucky enough to be the first UK artist to open for him last year. That's what we want to do in the UK, but it doesn't seem like there's any avenues or any love from the industry for people who are literally doing it themselves and living off their music full-time, 24/7, 7 days a week.
I think there's lots of space for an artist who wants to remain independent. I think a lot of people are blinded by the whole, what appears to be the glitz and glamour and the guaranteed success of signing to a major label. And like, I've been in major label deals and I've done stuff independent, and it's not all it's cracked out to be. You know, there's as many problems as signing with a major as not signing with a major. And you know, keeping your own creative control, keeping control of the whole situation is very important to a lot of people, and staying independent is, you know, a great way of doing that. And like you said, you've built up, you know, your fan base enough to sell 25,000 mixtapes. Do that you could tell. I remember I've seen you on the road. I've seen you in Glasgow. Do you know what I mean? Like, and Newcastle, yeah. So I know you're doing your thing. So I feel like independent artists should always, you know, there should always be independent artists out there and striving to do their thing. I don't feel like it's a said thing that you have to want to sign to a record label, or that means that you're going to be successful or not.
I think it's a great time to be, you know, an independent artist. You've got everything, you know, at your fingertips, and if you look at the labels that are sort of dominating with good music right now, they're independent labels. You know, obviously the majors do their thing, but there is some brilliant independent labels about, and artists that are just doing it themselves. And you know, Dave can talk loads about it because that's what you guys do.
Yeah,
but I mean
it's, I've always worked at independent. I've been at Ministry since doing work experience, and you know, got in by harassing whoever it was at the time to, you know, give me a job and work my way up to being the MD. But I think, you know, now the strategy is completely different to what it was 10 years ago, where you used to get an acetate and take it to DJs and all of that. You know, it's so much like a touch of a button. You know, you can just send a record and potentially someone on radio might play it, or it might go into a blog and someone else might blog about it, or someone might tweet about it. It's just, I think exposure to music happens so quickly, and you know, a lot of artists I meet, sometimes they say, well, we don't want to be signed, and I think, yeah, that's cool. You know, if you're doing it on your own, it's just, the only thing I would say is having the right team in place, because you want to focus on your music and your art and how to grow from that, and you don't have to worry about, you know, getting your records into retail, doing deals with iTunes or whatever it may be.